You want to use this as well as what's in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be. You're gonna see a little bit of issues. Blistering is coming back again.
They are.
Oh yeah.
We put the skin prep on there last time.
Yeah, it was irritating like hell yesterday.
Really? So yeah, this start of care that I had to do, they wanted me there for an hour, because they're like, we need to kind of get going for the day, so can you just like squeeze in? And I said, yeah, I can go over the essentials and get you going, and that's fine, because most of the stuff I do anyway on start of care is just like your thing today that I have to do is I can do it anytime. Like I don't need to be here. I just need to collect all the stuff.
Yeah. Well, everything's still the same.
Right. So for you, this one's easy, but for start of care, never seen a patient. It's.
Yeah, that's irritating right there still.
Yeah, that blister right there still looks irritated.
That's when it's bothering me right now.
Overall, it looks. Let me get a flashlight on there, just to get more light.
And I put a flashlight in that box.
Yeah, I mean it looks a little more irritated, but just that. Hang on, look. Yeah, it just looks a little more irritated, but it still looks okay. Even up here, it doesn't look bad. But that blister's just in that spot where that.
The stitches.
That stitches. That's what's killing it.
That damn.
So.
Is it right on the stitch or right next to it?
There's a little bit of redness right here, right where that stitch ends, and then right where the blister is above this. It's like It's like airplane wings, just above the wing here. That's where that blister is.
That's the one that's been bugging then.
Yeah, and it definitely shows it.
Oh man, it was like. Yesterday it was like, Jesus, what in the heck? Yeah, it was insane. I had to take gauze and put it on top of the dressing.
Really?
To avoid the pillow moving this thing over and everything. And they're concerned because it's getting more swollen. And I'm having pains right here. Right there. So that's where the issue is.
It's a little firm. A little firmer, I should say, than the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you do have a little bit of swelling through here.
That's what they're concerning about now. We can make sure that, again, it's not leaking.
Right.
Because that's all they mentioned. It might be leaking. Because they said it's just like a vein that when they put the needle in, if it flares up, it swells up. So they're saying that could be the same. That's why they're taking it out and moving it over.
Well, a good thing in the end, I guess.
I just hope it don't be a headache on this side, because damn, my skin on this side is destroyed. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll do the iodine first.
Yeah, my wife, Wednesday, she did this here. She put the alcohol right where that blister is. Oh, man.
This has the alcohol in it as well as the ChloroPrep. Do you want to do iodine and ChloroPrep, or you want to do all three?
Whichever is not going to kill me as much as she did. Because it was bad. I was like, wow.
We have to do at least 2 of the 3. So we'll do the ChloroPrep.
Yeah.
After we do the...
Because that was burning like a mother. I was like, you crazy? You trying to kill me?
Yeah, because the alcohol will burn the most. Yeah, we can get rid of that. I don't need that. Yeah, so anyway, it worked out, but I ended up having to be there a little longer at that start of care because the orders weren't great. So I get there and there's a lot more going on.
Gotcha.
Not bad per se, but just a lot more that I had to gather. And then the guy wanted to go on and on. Not gonna blame him, not gonna be mad at it, but he wanted to go on and on. Because the guy's a scuba diver. So we started talking about scuba stuff since me and my fiance are certified. And that ate up about 20 minutes longer than it should have. And I'm like, oh man, it's going longer than I wanted. I was there for like an hour and 45 minutes. So I pretty much went 45 minutes over. And I was telling them too, like, I was trying to get underneath that stitch. I've had some people say to me, like, have you been in the military before? I'm like, no, because I'm always like, are they going to do stitches on that other side?
Mm-hmm. They don't want the bridge on me. They don't want the clip bridge on.
Really?
No. They noticed that the stitches helped out more.
Mm-hmm. I remember you saying that the other day, too. You noticed. This should sting less. We're going to skip the alcohol and do the chlor prep. But, yeah, because I'm so, like, regimented, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate being late.
You're not the only one. It drives me crazy.
I always, like today, like how late I am today, I'm like, let me get some of the excess off. So when I apply the skin prep, it'll stick better. Yeah, it's just a thing for me. I hate being late. I like being on time.
I'm the same way.
It says a lot about you, I think, really. It's just kind of a personal thing.
That's why I always say, like, I hate the time. I was like, shit, I gotta get going. Last 2 weeks, I was stuck. And then I know there was a game on the first week. I was like, damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
because if I had come home straight, yeah. But if I had, like, I stopped at the clinic to get, because I was missing one heparin,
right?
And I was like, darn it.
And see, for me, like, I don't get, like, yeah, I'm kicking myself, but it's more, too, it's a, courtesy thing, you know? I mean, everybody, I don't care how regimented you are, how strict you are, how, whatever, planned out you get.
It's always going to be a problem.
Someone is always going to be late. No one's ever perfect, right? So, I mean, like today, it is what it is. We just cruise on through. We still make it happen, you know? But to me, it's when people, like, I have friends that are just like, you'll say, hey, let's meet here for X, Y, and Z, and they're always 20 minutes late, you know, or 30 minutes, like, no matter what.
Yeah.
To where you have to adjust your time to say, hey, meet us here at 7 instead of 7:30, you know, even though everybody else is going to be 7:30, you say 7 so they're there on time.
That's why every appointment that I get, they tell me my appointment's at 8:40 or 8:30. I put 8 o'clock on my calendar.
Yeah. You never know. You can hit. This morning, I was late to my initial visit by like 15 minutes. I got the thing, By 15 minutes because traffic was a little worse this morning. Had to go all the way down by St. Joe's Main.
Didn't you see what the hell happened? There was accidents everywhere.
Well, yeah. Well, the one on 75 was ridiculous.
Fires. Truck was on fire.
See, there were pumpkins in it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was only like 15 minutes. I can make that up. But that's why typically, I like to leave a little gap because what if I had left when I wanted to leave or quote-unquote should have left?
And you'd be really late.
Then I would have been even more late. So I always leave early. You can always slow down. That way you don't have to rush. You can always stop and get yourself a little bit of food.
Got a bag right here.
Do that. You can always do something, you know? Better to be early. I had a teacher tell me once, if you're on time, you're late.
Exactly. My father used to say that. My old boss used to say that. When you're late, when you're on time, you're late. That's life.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, inevitably you're going to be late. At some time in your life, no matter how good you are at it. But it should be a rare occasion. So like today, like I know I'm late, but you know, that's why next time I do my best, it ain't gonna happen again.
It's alright. I ain't going nowhere and we'll be here now for...
And that's what most patients, they're like, oh, I don't go anywhere, but sometimes they do. They have doctor's appointments or...
I try to schedule all my appointments. Like Monday's appointment, I have one at 3 o'clock. Right after you come here, I go over there. Because the 3 appointments that I missed because of the storm for the heart doctor, they gotta do the ultrasound on the heart. They're gonna do the vein test
before your procedure on Friday. Yeah.
And then I see him for the results afterwards.
Gotcha.
Because after surgery, I think they're gonna put me back on blood thinners.
Really?
That's what he wants to do.
Did you ever get that heparin test done?
That's what they're waiting for right now.
They're still waiting on the results?
He doesn't know.
That could say a lot. That could tell us a lot right there.
Actually, that storm probably prolonged it, so hopefully we should have an answer soon.
Good blood. Yeah, you're probably right. But that could tell us a lot about
Clotting.
how you're, and how you're reacting to the medication that they're giving you. If they can put you on a blood thinner. If so, what blood thinner?
That's the thing.
Because that's going to say a lot. If you're reactive to the heparin, then...
Because I hate the
certain
damn
medications.
needles. My stomach used to be always bruised.
From doing the...
Lovenox.
Which is a...
Blood thinner.
Yeah,
needle.
which is, I believe, a heparin-based...
Yes, it is. Mixed with, I forgot what's the name of the other medicine. Coumadin.
Yeah, they both work same. That's why you'll see a lot of people go, when they leave the hospital, they go on what they call a Lovenox bridge. So you take Lovenox at home for another few days.
I was taking both.
Right.
Lovenox and Coumadin.
For a long term? Or, wow. Yeah, most people just go on a short term until their blood gets thin enough that the Coumadin does the trick.
I had 2 PEs.
Oh, well, there you go.
That really did it. The clot on that line that we're using right now is what caused it.
Wow.
Well, when I had the port.
Right.
That's why the artery's so messed up.
Did you, good blood? You haven't had any other problems? Other than, I know the line we're doing good, but just as far as anything else goes.
About the bleeding?
Bleeding, blood
Oh, yeah, I'm
sugars,
still bleeding.
all that, like just how everything else. Everything else kind of status quo?
Just still bleeding lightly, that's about it.
Okay.
From the stomach.
But no change?
Just light blood right now so far. Not bleeding as much as it used to.
Well, that's a good sign, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
I don't need no more blood coming out. I'm almost